What's going on? What's happening, fellas? It's your boy KD. Let's get right into the video, man. So today we're gonna talk about the ladies again, fellas. Let's get right into it. And today I'm gonna give you guys 7 ways, 7 signs that you can tell that a woman is in love with you. All right. Now, if you never had a woman just truly in love with you, just truly desiring you, man, trust me, you are missing out. All right, it's a great thing. On the other hand, there are some guys who can't handle some of the things that I'm gonna talk about today. But man, to each his own. Regardless whether you like it, whether you don't like it, regardless if you can handle it, regardless if you think these things are annoying, and some of them may be to a lot of you guys. This is the clear facts. These are signs that you can tell that a woman is in love with you. All right. Let's get right into the first one. So number one is, if a woman is truly in love with you, fellas, she will text, call, or check up on you pretty much all day. All right. Now, some people may object to this. They may say, especially some women, they be like, well, I love my man and I don't text him and call him all day. Hey, to each his own. I totally understand. You've probably been in a relationship for a while and you learn to, calm it down. But really at the beginning stages, when a woman is truly in love with you, fellas, and I would dare to say that if you don't text and call your man pretty much all day, you don't really love him like that. Because if you truly love a man, you gonna hit him up the most of the day, especially if he's gone all day. Now, I'm not talking about every 5 minutes. I'm probably talking about, once every 2 hours, 3 or 4, maybe 5 times a day, just to see how his day is going, just to see, what he's doing, how work is going. You may send him a little nude pics here and there if y'all on that level. You know what I'm saying? But a woman will text and call you all day, fellas. Like I said, sometimes it may get annoying, especially if you a really detached guy. Like I used to be very detached. So when I had women in love with me, bro, and they would text and call me, I'm talking about as soon as I leave the house, I hope you have a great day. 10 minutes down the road, what are you doing? What are you up to? I'm like, girl, I'm driving. Like I just left the house 10 minutes ago. An hour later, did you make it to work? How's your day? Did you eat breakfast? That is a woman who cares, fellas. That is a woman who loves you. Because trust me, if you haven't experienced already, women who don't hit you up all day, women who don't ask you in the middle of the day, how's your day going? Or, if you ate already or how you feeling, they don't really rock with you like that, bro. It's just like, it is what it is. I'm going to keep it G, as y'all know. If a woman ain't hitting you up, if she ain't checking on you, if she not trying to see how your day is going or how you feeling, she don't love you like that, G. All right, face the facts. All right, number 2 way you can find out if a woman really loves you, fellas, if she is always and constantly looking for your validation. All right, women love to be validated. All right, I always say that women love to be praised. Okay, this is a mistake a lot of guys make with women. They don't praise their woman enough. And when I say praise, I don't mean like worshiping her like she's this Greek goddess from Mount Zion or whatever you want. I just made that up just now. But anyway, fellas, I'm not talking about worshiping her. I'm not talking about putting her on a pedestal. What I'm talking about is women love to be praised. They love to be told that they're beautiful. They love reassurance. Women love to be validated. That's why women post half-naked pictures online most times. Now, it's for other reasons, but more times than not, they're posting these pictures, their most beautiful pictures because they love to be validated. And sometimes it doesn't matter who it's from. But when a woman loves you, she wants your validation. She ain't looking for no other man's validation. She wants yours. She wants you to tell her she's beautiful. Like if you ever been in love with a woman, you'll find that she'll randomly send you pictures. Just randomly. And it's not because she wants you to see her. She wants to be validated by you. Because if a woman loves you, the best thing you can do is praise her. Let her know she's beautiful. Let her know she's sexy. Let her know how good that dress look on her. Let her know what you want to do to her after you take off that dress, fellas. All right, this is game right here. A lot of you guys are kind of too nonchalant. And that's why y'all be losing good chicks to lame dudes, because y'all don't know. It's real simple. You can be the hardest dude in the world. You can be the most player, cutthroat dude in the world, but still know how to praise a woman. That's a real man to me. All right. Like, you can be like a tough dude, you can be a bad boy or whatever, but you still shouldn't lose your touch when it comes to praising a woman. All right, fellas. So, like I said, number 2 point, if a woman is in love with you, she's going to always want your validation. She's going to always want you to remind her what you think about her. And if you love her back, or if you care about her, if you miss her, or if she's beautiful, or if she looked good that day, or if her makeup's messed up, or anything like that. All right. Let's get into number 3. So number 3 kind of ties it to number 1. If a woman is truly in love with you, fellas, she would always be seeking your attention. All right. Women love attention, just like they love validation. And trust me, fellas, if a woman is not truly trying to seek your attention every day, she's getting it from somebody else, fellas. All right. And women are different than men. All right. When women want attention, they do little weird stuff, like they'll try to make you jealous sometimes. Some guys may think this is a bad thing, but this is the true nature of women. And it depends on the woman. Some women don't go that far. Like, some women are very subtle, very peaceful, so they don't really want to do the whole trying to make you jealous thing because they don't want to cause conflict. But there are some women out there that just because they truly love you, they act immature. So they try to get your attention. Women do things like this. Like, they'll break something in the kitchen on purpose just so you can come in there and get your lazy butt off the video game. Fellas, you shouldn't be playing video games as a grown man. If you are over, like, this is a side note, if you are over the age of 18, fellas, get off the video games and get on your purpose. Now, if your purpose is video games, let's say you're a video game streamer or something like that, that is totally fine, fellas. But get off the video games, all right? But anyway, I just had to say that, man. I'm tired of seeing y'all. I'm just tired of saying it, bro. Like, get on your purpose, bro. For real. Anyway, so if a woman is always trying to get your attention, fellas, if she's always like just doing little things, because this is the truth about women. If a woman's not getting your attention and she's not getting the attention that she wants, she's probably going to start an argument. And women are allowed to do that. We aren't. We're men. We're not allowed to start arguments just for no reason, just because. I always say women are like children. That's what children do. Just think about when you're not giving your kid enough attention. They start getting in trouble. They start doing stuff. They start breaking stuff. They start faking sick. They do things to act out just so you can notice them. That's what women do. Y'all want women to, she need to mature. Some of you guys may say, well, she just need to be a mature adult. Bro, you cannot change a whole, gender, bro. I'm sorry. As much as you want this to be different, as much as you want and you wish she should be more like you, she's not, bro. All right, I'm sick of seeing guys trying to change women just to make you feel better about it. All right, bro, it's not going to change. Women are going to be like this. I've seen the most mature women. I've dated the most mature women, bro. I'm talking about mature. I'm talking about to the point to where, she telling me to tuck in my shirt and my pants and stuff like that, But at the same time, if they love you, they will turn into a little girl. And that's a good thing, fellas. You just got to be a man and know how to handle the situation. I always say this, guys. All right. Unless a woman is just being destructive and being vindictive or maniacal, whatever extreme word you want to use, you need to learn how to handle her. All right. Women can be anything. They can be anything for you. They can be very rude. They can be a goddess. They can be a witch. She can be anything you want, but it's all about how you react to it. All right, fellas? So back to my point. If a woman is doing these random things, bro, now sometimes it's because she's just immature. I'm not going to lie. But if all these other things I'm talking about is falling in line and she's still doing little, kiddie, childish stuff to get your attention, bro, she loves you, bro. She don't want attention from another man. Women are going to get attention regardless. And if all of it is focused on you and she's trying to get yours, she love you, bro. Just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? All right, number 4, where you could tell if a woman is in love with you, fellas, and we're a little bit over halfway down the list, is if she's very clingy and affectionate. All right. Now, I'm not going to lie. I used to hate this, bro. I'm not going to lie. You can ask all my exes. I used to hate this. Like, when they used to be in love with me, bro, I used to hate, I'm talking about just coming in the house from work, bro. I ain't even put my bag on the floor and she just all over me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about trying to take off my clothes, kissing all over me. I'm like, girl, I stink. Like, get off me. Shit, I don't care. I love how you smell. I love when you stink. You know, I'm talking about like I'm really stink. Like I've been working, I had just hit the gym and they just all over you, fellas. That is a woman who loves you, all right? Some guys don't like clingy women, all right? And I always say if you don't like a clingy woman, you don't like a woman who loves you, G. Straight up. Like if a woman loves you, it'll be very rare when you have to initiate contact. You know, I'm talking about sexual contact, like y'all hanging out and you know it's just y'all two, and it's very rare where you're gonna have to reach over and grab her and pull her close to you, or you're gonna have to put your hand on her leg. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna initiate the contact. 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, and that's if she is very much in love with you, or even if she's just really attracted to you. That's just how it's gonna be. All right, but we're talking about if a woman's in love with you. Now, like I said, clingy and affectionate, bro. They're gonna be very clingy. They're gonna be always want to be around you. You're gonna be wanting to go to the and I'm telling you the guys this from self-experience, all right, guys. And it's not just like one type of woman. Like I said, I've dealt with many different type of women. You know, different personality types, different type of women. And when I got these women in love with me, they will always do the same thing. I'm talking about like I'm trying to go to the corner store and I'm like, hey babe, I'm gonna go to the corner store real quick. She like, can I come? I'm like, no, the corner store is literally 2 minutes away. It's gonna be a 1.5 minute drive for me to get there and come back. Well, I wanna come. And she hurry up and put on her shoes. I'm like, God, dog. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is, bro. So if you got a woman and she don't always want to be around you, she ain't always trying to be in your presence and be where you are, and every time you go out, she want to go out too. Now, you got to be like reasonable about this. I'm not talking about like if you're trying to hang out with the fellas and she just got to be there. I ain't talking about all that. I'm talking about like if you want to go somewhere by yourself. Let's say you want to go run some errands on a Sunday by yourself. And she just gotta be with you. She's like, no, I want to come. I want to come. And she just want to be there. You know, she put on her pajamas and her little Crocs or whatever the girls be wearing, and she just want to be there. She loves you, fellas. All right, you gotta look at this as a good sign. All right, don't get annoyed by it. Sometimes it's annoying. We're all humans. We ain't perfect, and sometimes it is annoying. But you just gotta reprogram yourself in the back of your head. Okay, this woman actually loves me, because if she didn't, she wouldn't be doing this. Trust me, guys. I've been with women who didn't really love me, and I saw the difference. And trust me, once you're with a woman who really loves you, and then you get with a woman who doesn't, you're gonna feel a difference. And you ain't gonna like it when a woman don't love you. You're gonna be like, ugh, girl, like you ain't, you know? I'm telling you, it's kind of gonna be boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you probably complaining right now because your girl don't want to get out your face, but go deal with a woman who don't love you. Trust me, you're gonna appreciate it, bro. I've been there. Trust me, all right? Let's get into the next point. Number 5, and it's a very important one, and this is a real good way to know if a woman loves you, is if she changes her bad behavior for you. All right. And I'm going to be honest, guys. Sometimes you're going to have to check a woman. You know, if she got some bad behavior, she got some bad habits. Even though she loves you, you probably going to have to check her. You probably going to have to let her know, hey, look, I love you, girl, but we ain't doing that. All right. It ain't going down like that. I don't appreciate you talking to me like that. I don't appreciate you acting like that. That's out of line. You're being rude to the waiter or whatever the case may be. All right. But sometimes a woman is going to change her bad behavior without you even asking. And that's the beauty about when a woman loves you. Like if a woman don't love you, bro, I'm going to be honest. It's going to be real, especially if she one of them masculine type chicks. It's going to be real hard for you to get her to change her bad behavior. That's why I always say, bro, don't deal with women who, 1, don't have a true burning desire for you, and then 2, they ain't really rocking with you like that, bro. Like, you need to get with women who want you, all right? And I'm saying this coming from a top-tier man perspective, because that's what you guys should be doing, is looking to be top-tier men. It is way less top-tier men in the world than there are beautiful women. So, fellas, like I said, when you become the best version of yourself, you're going to have a lot of options. You're going to have a lot to choose from, so you don't have to settle for women who don't want you. All right? There are a lot of women who got to settle for men who are not good enough. All right? That's just the true nature of the beast. It's the ratio effect, all right, of the genders. But if you're a top tier man, if you're on your purpose, if you're a high value man, you taking care of your business, when you walk in rooms, you stand out from most men, then you have options, all right? You got a lot of options, and the competition is thin, like I always say. So you need to choose wisely. Only choose women who want you, because women who don't really want you will not change their bad behaviors for you because they don't care about losing you. But a woman who really loves you, fellas, she cares about losing you, and she doesn't want to lose you. So she will pretty much do anything to keep you. Now, I'm not talking about going against her morals and values and doing something, you know, out of line or unethical to keep you. You should never want somebody to do that anyway. But I'm talking about changing bad behaviors, improving herself, getting rid of bad habits, like being more ethical, should I say. All right, fellas. Let's get it to the next one. All right, number six. Number six way, and we almost done, fellas. We getting there. Number six way you know if a woman is in love with you is if she is very submissive and she caters to you. All right, this is one of the most beautiful things about having a woman who loves you is that she will submit, all right, and she will cater and she will nurture you, all right. Now, some women are just naturally like this, fellas, all right. I got to be honest. Some women were raised very traditionally, and whether they love you or not, they gonna nurture and they gonna cater to you. But we are living in the year 2024, and that's less likely the case, all right. So especially nowadays, because back in the day, back in the cut, back in the early 90s and probably before I was born, if a woman was catering and nurturing, that's just how women were. You didn't know if she loved you or not till she probably threatened to kill you one day if you cheated on her. You know what I'm saying? But now it's a clear sign, bro. That's how you know a woman really, really rocks with you. If she will cook you dinner. You know what I'm saying? And clean up behind you. Now, fellas, don't be dirty. Clean up behind yourself, But there's going to be some things that women will do extra for you, like take off your shoes and rub your back when you had a long day, and help you take a shower, bro, and like cook for you, clean a house, I'm telling you, bro, it's a beautiful feeling, bro. That's why I always say, man, when you're not with women who have true burning desire for you and that truly love you, bro, you are missing out, bro. You're missing out. Don't settle for a woman who don't rock with you, fellas. All right. Some women ain't gonna like this. I don't care. Like I always tell y'all, I'm here to protect my boys. Y'all my brothers, man. I'm gonna keep it G. Do not deal with women who don't rock with you. Now, I'm not going to say as soon as you start dating her, she just got to be head over heels in love with you. Sometimes it takes time to build up. Sometimes they fall in love with you as soon as they meet you. It depends on the connection and the vibe. But long term, fellas, don't deal with women who don't rock with you like that. Some of y'all just with women because they beautiful and they look good and they got a body. That ain't enough, bro. Like I always say, I would rather, wallahi, bro, I would rather a 6 that's in love with me, has a good personality, that's spiritually connected, that has morals and values, than a 10 who barely got any of that stuff. Because I can take that 6, bro. All right? I'm good at this. I can take that 6 and transform her into an 8.5, bro. Probably a 9 in some cases, depending on what's going on. You feel me? So I'm telling you, fellas, I'm telling you. Now, I'm not telling you you got to settle for a 6 if they ain't your vibe. But I'm just saying for a long-term relationship, fellas, it's more than just looks, all right? Because looks fade away. And for women, it's a lot sooner. The looks fade away a lot sooner, all right, fellas? Trust me on this, all right? Let's get into the last point. And number seven. And this one is very subjective. This case by case, this one varies, but I had to throw this one in there. If a woman really loves you, fellas, she's going to tell her family and her friends about you, all right? People love showing off things that they love. All right. Just think about if you get a brand new car. All right. I got a dream car that I will be getting very soon. It's a Nissan GTR Nismo. And I promise you, fellas, once I get that car, now look, I'm not a show off. I'm not a guy who likes to show off. If any of you guys know me, if you've been knowing me for years, been knowing me for a while, I am not the guy to show off, all right? You will never know how much money I got, ever, because I don't show off. I'm a very chill, laid-back guy. I value certain things, and I don't show off. It's actually part of my religion not to show off. But when I get that GTR, you will know. Trust me, you will know. You will definitely know when that GTR pulls up. Because I love that car. Same thing with women. If a woman loves a man, she's going to show him off. She's going to tell people about him. She's going to send pictures of you to her friends. Now I don't know about going as far as posting you on social media yet if y'all ain't exclusive, but she will show you off. She will tell her family about you. She will want you to meet her family. She will want you to meet her friends. Now, especially when y'all get to that exclusive level, she gonna start posting pictures of you on her story, on her Instagram page. Now, I did make it clear on one of my videos when I talked about how you know if a woman really wants you or not, kind of similar to this video. And I talked about how sometimes women do this Like they post you on their social media page and talk about you all the time just to make another man jealous. So you got to be careful about this one, fellas. That's why I always say, always vet the woman. Make sure she hasn't been in a relationship for a while. Because if she just got out of a relationship and then y'all get together and she's doing all this love bombing you, she's posting you everywhere, she's acting like you the king of the world, you got to be a little bit suspicious, fellas. You got to be suspicious because there's some stinky in the room. All right, fellas. So be careful about this. But let's say in the case she hasn't been in a relationship for a while, she's fully healed from her past and her trauma, and then y'all get together and she just want to show you off, G. She love you, dude. Especially if all the other 6 things that I talked about is falling in line, bro, and she just want to show you off. Women don't want to show off things they're not proud of, G. Trust me. Because if she don't love you and she ain't proud of you, bro, she gonna keep you under the rug. All right, she ain't gonna let people know about you. You're gonna be kind of a ghost. She gonna be taking them pictures when y'all go out to eat, and it just be the food and the plate, and you're like non-existent. So everybody think she going out to eat by herself, or don't nobody know she going out with. Your hand might be in the picture because you got a nice looking hand. You know what I'm saying? But if a woman is not trying to show you off, fellas, that doesn't mean she doesn't love you. Some women are just very private. You know, they don't like to show themselves off, and I get that. But if she is showing you off, you know, and minus the fact that she may, you know, have just gotten a relationship and she's trying to make some other dude jealous, then she really loves you, fellas. All right, that is a good sign to tell if a woman loves you. All right, so these are 7 ways to find out if a woman really loves you. All right, it's a big deal because, like I said, you don't want to be doing a bunch of stuff for women who don't love you. Even though you may be a good person, you got to really be careful with this, all right? Quick side note, and I'm going to talk about this on another video. I have my own cologne now, all right? Just to let you guys know, this is actually, I think this is one of the medium-sized bottles. I got to ask my cologne plug as far. Now, this right here, fellas, all right? This is magic in the bottle, all right? This is very dangerous, all right? So before any of you guys get in, by the way, if you want some of this, if you want to sample or if you want to try out a smaller bottle, I got some smaller bottles. This bottle is probably going to run you about 60 bucks. I think that's the price we're charging for it. It's a nice size bottle, by the way. We got smaller bottles for 30 bucks. If you're interested in some of it, please shoot me a DM on Instagram. And you can follow me on Instagram at Real Keith Davis. All right, at Real Keith Davis. I'm going to put that in the description. Like I said, man, this is dangerous. All right. And sometimes I don't wear it because I don't like, I'm gonna be honest, G. Sometimes I just don't want to attract women. I just want to go in the store, grab what I need and get out. But when I do wear it, bro, it has not been a time. I'm talking about as soon as I walk through the entrance, if there's anybody walking in the opposite direction of me, like, you know, facing me, and they crossing the store, they always stop. And they're like, what are you wearing? You smell so good. You know, like I guarantee you, G. So this is some magical stuff. Now me and my cologne guy, we were thinking about calling it Charisma. I know if some of you guys saw my first video, you saw I called it Charisma, but I'm thinking about renaming it to Top Tier. All right, it's gonna be the Top Tier cologne, and it's a beautiful fragrance, man. It definitely, I've worn this around chicks, and I'm telling you, G. I'm warning you, though. I'm warning you. Your girl gonna be all over you, bro. She gonna be trying to sniff your skin off your body. All right, fellas. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for tuning into the video today. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for all the likes. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. Please comment below and let me know if there's any other sign that you can think of if a woman loves you. I appreciate you guys again. It's your boy KD. We out of here, baby.